Hi, welcome to my channel, Zen and Fit, and for any of my new recent subscribers, it's much appreciated. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button. On my channel, I discuss mental health, health and wellness, as well as just general lifestyle topics. And in today's video, I'm actually going to be covering Taraji P. Henson, discussing her mental health struggles that she has been open and vocal about. This is a part of the special series that I've been doing on celebrities or well-known individuals who have been open about their mental health journey. Taraji P. Henson has been in so many different films, and even she's been in TV series such as Empire. Some of the movies that you probably can recall her from is Baby Boy, that came out in the early 2000s. She was also in Hidden Figures, which was an amazing film. So she's had a withstanding career in Hollywood. Even though Taraji P. Henson has had an amazing career in Hollywood, deemed by many, it doesn't mean that she hasn't dealt with personal struggles in her life. Her father even suffered from mental illness, and she has been open and honest about her journey with her mental health. In previous interviews that she's done, she's talked about her struggles with depression as well as anxiety. She even has openly talked about how she would try to cope with her anxiety by turning to marijuana, and how that wasn't really effective. It's common for a lot of people who are dealing with mental illness where they will try to self-medicate by turning to substances, and it can also include marijuana or even alcohol or other substances out there. And a lot of times people think that, especially when it comes to anxiety, that your anxiety is going to improve by smoking marijuana or using marijuana in some fashion. But in reality, for a lot of people, their anxiety actually worsens because of the marijuana. Not for everyone, but studies show that people who do use marijuana, that how it could contribute to anxiety. And so the same thing goes for individuals who are dealing with depression when you're turning to alcohol. Because alcohol is a depressor, a lot of times when people are turning to alcohol and drinking alcohol heavily, it will actually worsen their depressive symptoms. They become even worse because of it. Now, maybe for some of you, you can relate to Taraji P. Henson. Maybe someone personally in your family or a loved one has gone through mental health concerns and had turned to substances in order to self-medicate their symptoms. And so you can relate on a personal level to what Taraji P. Henson was going through. And so it can be hard to navigate for sure. But I think, especially in Taraji P. Henson's case, she was able to start to make a change in her life by initiating therapy services. She's even talked about this in interviews. And that's the first step, is identifying that, you know what, I have a problem and it's okay. And I can go and ask for help. There's no shame in that. Especially, it's common in the Black American community to have a lot of stigma when it comes to mental health and getting help from others. And we're human just like everybody else. And just like when you go and you see your medical doctor or mid-level provider for your chronic medical health condition, whether that's diabetes or hypertension or a thyroid issue that you may be suffering from, you or a loved one may be suffering from, you go and you seek out help. The same thing goes for our mental health. Our mental health is just as important as our physical health. And so if you're dealing with anxiety or depression or some other type of mental health illness, it's okay to seek out help and support for that, to address your concerns. And so maybe looking into finding a qualified, licensed mental health therapist is going to be beneficial for you. And in addition to that, maybe it's looking into group therapy and also seeking out the support of your loved ones, your family members, your friends, You want to surround yourself around conducive people that are going to be supportive of your healing process. And when it comes to the stigma with mental health, this isn't only prevalent among Black Americans. Other communities also encounter stigma as well. So I do want to acknowledge that. So no matter what your background is, if you're listening to this video, just remembering that the first step is identifying and saying, yeah, I see that there's a problem here, that I'm constantly on edge, I'm constantly worrying, and it's not a good place to be in. And so I want to address this, and maybe seeking out a therapist along with other additional supports is going to help you through that journey. With Taraji P. Henson, she has been vocal. She's been an advocate for mental health. She's even created an organization to talk about and review about accessing mental health services, especially for the Black community and other communities of color. And so taking the first step in your life and being honest with yourself, most importantly, that's the first step, is just being honest with yourself, checking in on how your mental health is. Because we sometimes are our greatest experts. We know when we're feeling down. We know when we're on edge or dealing with other stuff, maybe traumas. And you know that it's affecting you. You can feel it. And so there's no shame in seeking out support. And I think that that's what I get from Taraji P. Henson, is what she's advocating for is it's okay to ask for help and support. That you're not a machine. You're a person. You're a human. And I just want to stipulate in this video is not intended in any capacity to diagnose anyone or anything like that. It's just a general awareness, educational video. But I look forward to reading any comments or feedback that you may have, especially regarding Taraji P. Henson's story. And please share this video with anyone you know of that may find benefit with this. And if you are interested in me doing additional videos on well-known individuals who have been public with their mental health, please let me know in the comment section down below. So until next time, take care, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.